What is up, my friends? The international break might be upon us, but there is still plenty of Liverpool news to go through. Tonight, I'm going to take you through the latest transfer stories surrounding Liverpool Football Club. As always, we will be asking you guys to let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and of course, if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. Tonight's stories are somewhat far-fetched, some believable, some just head-scratching, but I'm going to go through them. Before I do, it is Monday and that means one thing. A word for our amazing sponsors, Oosh. Oosh have an absolute belter of a competition this week. If you don't know what Oosh is, let me take a moment to fill you in. Oosh is the home of giveaways, whether that is cars, cash tech, holidays, or of course those all-important Liverpool Football Club packages. Our friends at Oosh have got you covered. You can get 10% off any of the draws on the Oosh website by using the Anfield Agenda discount code AA10 or by scanning that QR code on the screen. This week they want me to let you guys know about 2 tickets to see Arsenal versus Liverpool at Anfield, taking place on the 23rd of December, just before Christmas. You will get 2 seats together, not just in the Kop, not just in a normal part of the stadium. No. You get the Carlsberg Hospitality Dugout. You will also get 1 night's accommodation at the Apart Hotel Adagio, Liverpool City Centre, and €300 in Ryanair vouchers if you so wish. If you don't need them, you can have the cash alternative. This is a limited competition. It is €18 to enter. You get 10% off, as I mentioned, with our discount code AA10. And our friends at Oosh want you to know that they appreciate your support and that they plan on bringing you guys some fantastic competitions into the new year. So let's get stuck into the transfer talk. And the big story today, the one that kind of made me sit up a little bit, was a report coming out of Spain that suggests that Real Madrid could be in for one of our players, but probably not who you think off the top of your head. I was immediately thinking when I seen the article, well, are they coming in for Salah? Are they looking at Darwin? But no, according to reports coming out of Spain, they're interested in bringing in Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, I don't think Trent has any want to leave Liverpool Football Club, but let's be honest, Real Madrid are a massive club and they've got big pulling power. They believe that they could get Trent Alexander-Arnold for a deal of about €80 million, which is about 69-70 million pound. They've been linked with fullbacks quite a bit over the past few weeks, but mainly on the other side, the left hand side, where they've been looking at Alphonso Davies of Bayern Munich. But with Carlo Ancelotti leaving at the end of the season and them in dire straits from the fullback positions, there's been talk that Reece James and Trent Alexander-Arnold could be options for Los Galacticos, as I like to call them, Los Blancos, on the right hand side. So I guess the question I have first of all for you guys is, do you think that a world exists where Trent might perhaps be lured away from Liverpool Football Club, or will he be a one club player? I think he will, to be honest with you. But as I've said before, the commercial pulling power, the ability to win, let's be honest, a shed load of trophies at Real Madrid, and maybe a new venture could be something down the line perhaps Trent would look at. I don't see it becoming a reality right now. Now, from Liverpool's perspective, what have they got to look out for? Well, we know that there's 2 years remaining on Trent's contract, so they'll probably need to get an extension in front of him quick smart, and I imagine that they will do that at the latest in the summer. Usually when players get to that last 2 years of their contract, clubs look to renegotiate, and with Trent being vice-captain of the club now, stepping up and having that leadership role, I can't see why he'd leave. But I've got to bring it to you because you just never know when Real Madrid are involved. But I do expect Trent to sign on new terms on a new deal. It's been mentioned by other journalists. I say other journalists, I'm not a journalist. Actual journalists like James Pearce, Paul Joyce and others that Liverpool plan on giving Trent an extension. So hopefully we can get that sorted and we don't have to worry about Trent moving elsewhere. Another story I wanted to bring you guys is around fullbacks again, but this would be Liverpool bringing in a fullback. It's a player that we've been linked to for, I think, a few years now. He was formerly at Bristol, now plays with Bournemouth, and Liverpool have been linked with a move for 25-year-old Lloyd Kelly. Do you remember this name? I think if it is Bristol, right, he was at beforehand. Liverpool have been linked with a move from in the summer. He will have 1 year to go at the end of this season on his current contract, but it isn't just Liverpool that are eyeing him up. Spurs are also having a look at Lloyd Kelly. 25 years of age, a versatile defender, somebody who I've mentioned previously we have looked at and we're considering bringing in before he went to Bournemouth. So let me know your thoughts on this. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have paid attention and watched Lloyd Kelly, particularly when we played against Bournemouth in the League Cup recently. So let us know your thoughts on this one. Do you think there's anything to it? A fee being mentioned is about 25 or 30 million quid. I'm not against it because we do need a versatile defender. I don't know how serious our interest is. Football Insider are the ones crediting this story. So again, let us know your thoughts. Do you think that we could do better for 25 or 30 million quid? Or do you think that the homegrown aspect of this might make it a little bit more appealing to Liverpool Football Club, who have to look at our homegrown spaces and our non-homegrown spaces? At the end of this season, I expect a couple to be freed up. Joel Matip's contract is up at Liverpool in the summer. That might see him depart, or maybe he gets a new deal, I don't know. And the other one, of course, is Thiago Alcantara. Now on Thiago, there's been some links with him on a move to Italy. I think Juventus and one of the Milan clubs have been mentioned as being a possible destination, although his wage demands, and I use the word demands because the word they use, not because I'm saying it, seemingly are out of their price range. So perhaps a move to Barcelona, which has also been mentioned for Thiago. But let's wait and see what happens, because right now, as we Liverpool fans know only too well, he hasn't been available for us this season, despite having that surgery at the end of last season. Thiago still hasn't been available for Kloppo. Now, one more quick one on players that we've been keeping an eye on. Obviously, I've no update for you guys today on Andre. We have been linked with that fullback from Sao Paulo, I think it is. But he's probably one move away, according to Fabrizio Romano, from a move to Europe. So the centre-back I'm speaking about today is one that, of course, we've been linked with quite a bit, and that is Gonçalo Inácio. Liverpool did send scouts to watch him in the game against Benfica when Sporting played them recently, the Lisbon derby. He got sent off, so not great. I think it was about 4 minutes into the second half. Gonçalo Inácio got his marching orders. But here's what I don't understand. If we really did want to bring him in, and if we were looking at a centre-back, why do it now? Why not have done it when he was 20 million euro cheaper? We could have had him in the summer for 40 million. Now we would cost 60 million because of his new deal and his new buyout clause. So I don't know if there's anything to it, or if it's just Liverpool keeping track on the best talents around Europe. United and a couple of other Premier League clubs were also believed to have had people at the game last night keeping an eye on Inácio and potentially a couple of other players. Maybe they were looking at Florentino Luis as well of Benfica. I know a lot of you guys have mentioned him as a name you wouldn't mind Liverpool looking at. So look, as of right now, what I'm seeing in the media, and you can research this for yourself, I was reading a piece from James Pearce today in The Athletic, seems to reckon that Liverpool aren't going to do any business in the number 6 position, particularly in January, and that we're happy with what we've got. I beg to differ, but of course, I want to know what you guys think. So do let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video, and please do hit that subscribe button. Don't worry, we will be keeping you guys up to date with videos, live streams, all the way throughout the international break. And fingers crossed, then we will get set up and ready to go for the game against Manchester City at the Etihad, the first game back. And the good news, this is the last international break until March. After that, we've got a nice run over here now from the end of November all the way through. So I will catch up with you guys soon. Don't forget, if you're watching this early, I will be live tonight, Monday at 8:30 on the channel. So I hope to see you there. Until then, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Much love. Bye-bye.